How you doing on this gorgeous Sunday morning? And some of y'all probably still at church, Well, not still at church, or some of y'all probably get ready to go to church, go to church this Sunday morning. I remember when I had to go to church when my grandmother went on going Sunday morning. We went to that 6 a.m. service. Yes, that early morning 6 a.m. service. You got to get up at the crack of dawn. When we get up at the crack of dawn, get a suit and stuff on, get ready for church. Hey, some churches do this. Some churches do the 6 a.m. service. Some do the 11 a.m. service. My grandmother went to the 6 a.m. service. Hey. According to some reports, Kristaps Porziņģis is not going to the doctors. They still don't know what sickness he has. They want him to chill and rest this summer, which makes sense. Chill, rest during the off season, get some rest. Let's find out what it is, and basically also let your body heal, basically because Boston is going to need him fresh next season, as if they don't trade him, which I don't think Boston's going to trade Kristaps Porziņģis. I don't think they will, but he wants to participate in that EuroLeague tournament that's gonna be going on this summer. So he wants to represent his country, his country, which is Leviathan. If I'm saying it wrong, I apologize. He wants to represent that country in the EuroLeague tournament, which in a way I don't blame him. I really don't. I won't be surprised. If Luka goes over to Europe and participate in that EuroLeague tournament, represent his country, even though he needs to rest, relax, and get healthy for next season for the Lakers. But hey, Kristaps is not going to do it. He's going to go overseas. He's going to go overseas and participate in that tournament for real. Me personally, I think he should relax. He should rest. I mean, he was not himself during that Knicks series. I'm gonna be dead honest. He's dealing with his sickness, that same sickness that kept him out. That kept him out earlier one night. It kept him out. Basically, I said about what the second half of the season kept him out a little bit. He needs to rest for real. And he's not going to do it, and that may affect him going into next season. Like I say again, if that's keyword if Boston don't trade him in the off season. And also Boston dealing with this dude, Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown, he was playing with a partially torn meniscus in the final months. I got to give this dude credit. He was going out there balling, playing hurt. Sit there playing hurt and still going out there giving it 100%. I have to give this dude credit. He was playing hurt. And now he has a partially torn meniscus, which means by him playing hurt like that, he probably made it even worse. But I understand why he did it. My team needs me. He needs me. We're in the playoffs. He want to try and repeat in a way. I don't blame him. I really don't. And he played hurt. I got to give this dude credit. Matt Flower, you give him credit. But by him playing hurt, you aggravated probably even more, which means now he's going to need surgery. He didn't need surgery, which means you're going to have this dude recovering, or this dude, Taylor recovering from surgery, and Jaylen Brown with a partial meniscus. If he does need surgery, he's going to be out. Damn. And then this dude, Porziņģis, who should be resting, going to be in that damn tournament, which means after that tournament's over, worst case, hopefully he doesn't get hurt or nothing happens in that EuroLeague tournament, which means he might not be 100% going into next season. I feel sorry for the Celtics, for real. I feel sorry for the Boston Celtics going into next season. I really, really do. Because you got Tatum hurt. Who knows when he's coming back. You got Jaylen Brown, partially torn meniscus. He was playing with that. He made the surgery. Who knows how long he's going to be out, if he's going to be ready by the time next season starts. Then you got Kristaps Porziņģis, who should be resting, should be chilling, but no. I want to go to a EuroLeague tournament and hopefully pray to God he don't get hurt. He might not be 100% going into next season. I mean, damn. For real. I mean, jeez. I feel sorry for the Celtics, man. You're going to have a lot of what-ifs this offseason, for real. And topped that off, according to reports, they may trade Drew Holiday, which I don't think they should. Drew Holiday, if he does express interest in being there, I don't think they should trade Drew Holiday in the offseason. That's according to rumors and everything, but hopefully they don't. Hopefully they don't. And this dude, basically, who's an unrestricted free agent, and he may retire, Al Horford. I like Al Horford. I really, really, really do. Al Horford is a damn good basketball player, damn future Hall of Famer. I mean, I have a lot of respect for Al Horford. He's been in the game. He's been playing 18 seasons. I mean, damn, 18 seasons. I think he should retire because he's going to be a free agent. And I don't think Boston's going to re-sign him. I don't think they will. Even though he's a fan favorite, a lot of fans, hopefully they do, but I don't think they will. Especially Boston's trying to cut payroll basically because of that new CBA agreement and everything. They got no choice but to. But I don't think Porziņģis. I don't think Al Horford is going to be back. If he does not retire, I don't think he'll be back with Boston. And plus, who's going to pick him up? His numbers been declining over the years, especially off the bench. I'm not gonna. Even though he did come through in certain key situations for the Celtics, he really did. He really did. But the man got bad knees. The back ain't what it used to be. He put in numbers like he used to be anymore. I mean, even last year, the numbers went down from last year, man. I like Al Horford, but I think he should retire. He said he haven't gave any thoughts on it yet. That he's still trying to decide and everything, and that basically what it is we'll find out once the season ends. Once the season ends, basically, I believe we'll find out. I do believe we'll find out, but. Man, I really think he should. I really do think he really should retire, man. Again, that's my personal opinion. I like Al Horford. I really do, for real. Like I said, Boston's gonna have a lot of what ifs, man. But it's gonna be interesting offseason for the Boston Celtics. A lot interesting offseason for the Boston Celtics, for real. A whole lot. Also, rumors going around that Golden State Warriors for the offseason may try to trade for this dude Giannis, who's Giannis Antetokounmpo. That right there, I mean, here's my personal opinion on Giannis. If Milwaukee does certain things that they show him that they want to compete, like get some of these, like sign some of these basically high price free agents, some of these free agents that be good free agents, can be some good free agents in the offseason. Get some talent there. I do believe he'll stay because I'm gonna be dead honest. Brook Lopez, time to go. For real, it's time to cut loose Brook Lopez. It really is time to go, for real, honestly. I like Brook Lopez. He reinvented himself. He reinvented himself and everything. He was monumental during that championship run, but now they get rid of him for real. They got to show basically that they want to get talent there for them to win, for real. Honestly, they got to show that. Also, don't forget Game 7 between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Denver Nuggets will be at 3:30 on ESPN today. 3:30 ESPN today, for real. That's gonna be at 3:30 on ESPN today. I didn't wonder why it's not on Saturday night, because what I didn't say, because NBA doesn't want to compete with the Subway Series between Mets and Yankees. That's why it's going to be on. It's going to be on ESPN. That's ESPN Sunday Night Baseball, which everybody's going to be watching that. And tickets sold out, and you can stay there for that too. Damn, I tried to get tickets for that, sold out. But hey, that's why, for real. Also want to mention this. What The Rock? I don't know if The Rock had anything to do with this, but if he did, him and WWE is grinding for this. Those of you who was watching AEW Collusion last night saw that they got 30 minutes left to air. The show got cut off for The Rock's movie The Black Adam, and a word that says that 30 minutes have been canceled due to technical difficulties, only in the East Coast. but the West Coast be able to watch it. But in the East Coast, you can watch the rest of the 30 minutes later on Max. I'm wondering if The Rock and WWE have anything to do with that. They said Tony Khan was heated, was pissed that the last 30 minutes of AEW got cut off for. I'm sorry for The Rock's movie Black Adam. That was if The Rock. If that really was The Rock doing that, that was grimy. That was just damn. I know WWE don't like AEW. They purposely schedule stuff around the same time as AEW stuff and try to mess. It's just, damn. That's just, damn. That shows you how powerful WWE is. The proof even that. Next week at 8 o'clock this coming Saturday, basically, right? At 8 o'clock, AEW usually does Collusion. At the same time at 8 o'clock, you got WWE Saturday Night Main Event on NBC and also on Peacock at 8 o'clock. And again, when they did on WrestleMania, around the same time as an AEW event, AEW had changed the stuff around. I know they do not like AEW. They don't like when they try their best to just destroy that company, and it's just damn. The tactics that's being done, damn. Even though I'm not gonna front, I don't like AEW all that much. I really don't, my personal opinion. But there's sometimes I do catch on watching, like, ooh, they do certain things I actually do like. For real, they do. And one thing they got something going on right now was something I do believe. I blame Triple H for not bringing this stable back, and it's becoming a huge success with the AEW. The only reason why they got some viewership is the Hurt Syndicate. Yes, the Hurt Syndicate over the AEW, which is catching mad traction. Also, rumors going around that Cedric Alexander may join AEW because he wants to join the Hurt Syndicate, which is starting to gain mad traction over there on AEW. Hey, all the wrestlers of the Hurt Syndicate, all former WWE wrestlers who on Triple H and them had nothing to do with them. Kept them in the back doing nothing, so they got rid of them. Even though a lot of them came up was like, let us bring back, bring this back, and they said no. They trademarked the name, so that's why they call themselves the Hurt Syndicate. And look what's going on over the AEW. They're over there shining. Shining. Only thing positive that Tony Khan's did so far. I'll be honest with you. Only thing so far, even though you do got a stable of wrestlers who you should retire. You should retire Edge, Jericho, and you got freaking old ass Ric Flair, which I don't know why you got him over there. Ric Flair, who should just retire. He should be banking on young talent, which they not. You let a lot of good wrestlers go over to WWE, which are now doing good. Not doing good for real. And the AEW had a chance, but so far, Tony Khan made some poor decisions. He really has some poor decisions. And you get rid of CM Punk, according to reports, was not his decision. Was Daniel Bryan decision? Why was it Daniel Bryan? Oh, and he's thinking about coming back. Only reason why he's not thinking about coming back is Dr. kept telling him, you keep wrestling, you get one slam or one wrong move, and you're gonna be surgery on your neck, and you're gonna be gone. You'll be gone for what, decades? For real. That's the reason why he never really came back. Yeah, he never came back yet. But he came back in reports basically that he may do stuff behind the scenes, which I don't blame him. Ain't nothing wrong with doing what Shawn Michaels be doing in the back, whatnot, managing stuff, writing scripts, stuff like that. Ain't nothing wrong doing that. For real, ain't nothing really wrong. He should do that. He should spend more time with his freaking family. Freaking idiot. For real, but it's just messed up the way they is just screwing over. Damn, they just screwing over AEW. WWE screwing AEW. That's just messed up. I would keep you further reports on this once I hear it. But that was just messed up. That really is. But hey, WWE is going to continue to do something like that. First of all, that's why you'll see AEW at not that many events. Again, I know this for a fact because, again, I used to be a manager at a sports arena. If you book WWE events, WWE would tell you You are not allowed to book any other wrestling organization, because if you do, they will not come back. That's what they do. They do that. They tell that to every single last stadium in this country. If you book them, we ain't coming back here. You book them, we ain't coming back here. That's exactly what they do. Yes, that's a grimy move, but that's what WWE does. For real. And a lot of these stadiums, a lot of stadium owners, stadiums, they listen. Why? Why not? Because when WWE comes, they bring this. They bring this, they do that to choke out all these other wrestling organizations. They choke them out, which they got nowhere to go. Got no choice. Either you got your own money, build your own stuff, and come up, or go these other places where WWE will not go. Not what AEW is what AEW is doing, and that's why they say somewhat afloat. For real, man. And that's just a grimy business tactic, but hey, it's business. Hey, it's business, man. That's how business is. That's how business is. It sucks, but that's how it is. That's how it is, man. For real. That's why people wonder, why don't see AEW over here, because certain stadiums are not allowed to have them if they want to keep having WWE. For real, that's the tactics WWE does. For real, hey, just business, man. For real, it's just business. For real. But also, switching gears over to video games, basically, right? Ubisoft basically made an announcement, said that they're pushing a lot of their games back the same way they did with Assassin's Creed Shadows, because they pushed back Assassin's Creed Shadows and it's doing good and they're making money. They say they're pushing a lot of their projects back, so that way they can see the success. That's the time to finish the game, polish certain things. That way they can show the game to get the same success as Assassin's Creed Shadows. The game that's going to be affected basically is future new Assassin's Creed game, which they don't need to make a future Assassin's Creed game. They really don't. They're making too many Assassin's Creed games. Other games that are affected, Splinter Cell Remake, which might have came out next year. Now that's being pushed to 2027, 2028, according to reports. So you might as well say we won't see Assassin's Creed. We'll see the new Splinter Cell Remake possibly till PlayStation 6 or the new Xbox. The same thing with the Division 3, but that I gotta say I'm happy for, because Halo man for Division 3 is getting pushed. Fix that game, make it better than Division 2. Even though coming out this week, though you don't know, the Division 2 whatnot DLC Battle for Brooklyn, that's gonna be hot. That's coming out this week. But I'm happy Division 3 is being delayed. At least you're telling us now, because it was announced. It was announced sometime last year. They quietly announced it, but I'm happy you're pushing the Division 3 for real, because you need time. Hey, make sure it's done right. It's fixed and it's good. I'm a type of person where I don't mind a game being delayed, just as long as the game is being made correct, it's done right. For real. I hate when games is rushed. The games is rushed and it's come out, and the next thing you know, whatnot. We're ready for this update, that update to fix it, which sucks. As a player, that sucks. But hey, you know, some of us don't like games being delayed. We like, what the hell? But I don't mind games being delayed as long as it comes out and it's done right. Honestly, man. So basically, hey, even though I'm mad because Splinter Cell Remake was announced way back. It's like I say, before COVID. And we're still waiting on Splinter Cell Remake. I mean, damn. It's been decades since we had a new Splinter Cell game. Now we gotta wait till 2027, 2028. You might say the next system, basically. Next system, basically the new Xbox, new PlayStation, before we get a Splinter Cell. That sucks. For also, hey, I don't mind Division 3 being delayed, because we want to make sure that game is done right, because I'm a huge Division fan, honestly, and also that new Far Cry has been delayed. Who knows when a new Far Cry? Far Cry's been up and down. The last one was okay, but Far Cry's been up and down for real. So basically, we had a new Far Cry for real. But hey, in a way, I don't blame Ubisoft for doing this, because hey, you want to make sure the game's done right, because they want to make money. Also on Grand Theft Auto, people did Grand Theft Auto basically 2K games, which on Rockstar said one of the main reasons why they delayed Grand Theft Auto 6 because we wanted to make sure we get the best game possible. Basically, they want to polish the game and sure it's done right, which is good. Also, I'm gonna say this: be prepared to pay $100 or more for that game. That's basically why they want to do it because they know whatnot. The game's gonna be over $100. If it's over $100 and if it's not as good as we want it to be, fans are gonna get mad. That's why they're doing it that way. Honestly, for real. That's why they're doing it, which I don't blame them. Hey, if I pay $100, the game better be right, man. It better be good with no. The game better be top notch for real. If I'm paying $100 for real, and also it makes sense as a business standpoint because come on, game when it came out in November, you had what in August you got Assassin's Creed. In August you got Mafia Old Country, and then in August September you got Borderlands 4. And then in October, you got NBA 2K, all owned by 2K Games. I mean, Jesus, they would not have made any money while them games coming out and then Grand Theft Auto come out. Everybody knows once Grand Theft Auto come out, you ain't playing nothing else. They would not have made any money. As a business standpoint, it makes sense to delay. You know, some people don't like to hear that, but as a business sense, it makes more sense. You have it come out in May. You got nothing coming out around that time. Maybe plus, a lot of y'all should get your income tax checks around that time. So, hey, that's one reason why they want to charge you $100 because y'all gonna have money around that time, and bam, for real. Honestly, as a business point, it makes sense. It really does. And plus, also, you want to make that same impact, the way Nintendo did. Remember with Nintendo Switch 2? They announced their game's going to be $80. Everybody's like, whoa! You see certain games going up. PlayStation raising their price, Xbox raising their price going up. They want that same impact for Grand Theft Auto. I guarantee you. Once they announce it's going to be $100, everybody else is going to follow suit. Boom, 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 boom. Because it costs money nowadays to make video games, and they want to see a return on their investments. That's why you see Xbox bringing exclusives over to PlayStation because again, it costs money. It costs money to make some of these games now. Quite as much money as it costs to make a movie. So a lot of these companies, they do have a return on the investment. For real. And some of them probably will cut corners. And some of these games are going to start using AI to make these games. Like, for instance, college football, one that came out last year, half of that game was done with AI. Half of it was done with AI, for real. EA Sports came out and said it. They came out and said it. Half that game was done. It was done with AI. The rest was done by actual people. But you see how there was glitches in that game. They're doing that. Why? To cut costs. A lot of these games are going to be made with AI, for real. That's all the reason why they're doing it. Because a lot of these companies use AI, have to get made. After they get made, the rest is done by the limited staff they do have because all these cuts, they laid off all these people, basically, and fix it up, make sure it's done right, for real. Hey, that sucks, man, for real. I'm all for having engineers, people that make video games, designers back there. I'd rather have a game done by designers than done by AI. Because the actual person doing it, they can do it and make sure it's done right, for real. I mean, I understand why companies want to use AI because it's cheap. It's cheap. You don't got to pay labor costs or nothing. Again, that's why I tell everybody, man, AI is going to ruin everything. AI is going to take over everybody's job. Going from the video game industry, movies, even regular everyday job. For instance, the job I work at in the hospital. I'm gonna come on and say this. Hospital. They laid off the kitchen staff overnight and replaced it with AI. AI. You got McDonald's doing the same thing. Wendy's doing the same thing. Walmart doing the same thing. You go to Walmart. You used to have custodial people going up and get a message. Now they got robots. Even Amazon, which I posted it a couple of weeks ago on my TikTok account, also YouTube Shorts, they're going to start having robot warehouse workers. They have warehouse workers. For real, all y'all want to go on strike? They fix that and they have robots. They already got some at some of the warehouse. Now they're going to have them at more locations. For real, AI is going to change everything. Nowadays, I even tell my cousin's kids, man, for real. Get a job where you don't get a job where you know it's gonna take maybe your lifetime basically for the place you with robots for real. That's how you got to think now. And the way you do your money now for real, you got to make sure, man, please, you got to make this shit work for you, man. For real, it's gonna get tough. Certain jobs people took for granted. Warehouse. Oh, jobs I used to do the summertime, basically the summertime. When I was in school, like McDonald's stuff like that, are not gonna be there no more. Not gonna be there no more, for real. They're gonna replace you with robots, honestly. And people say, oh, it's not fair, they can't do this, it's not fair, they can't do that. There's no law that say they can't. There's no law that say they can't. For real. I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna be dead honest. Some of you may not like it, but that's the way it is. Some of you don't want to hear it, but that's how it is. For real, you're gonna see it more and more and more. And more for real, honestly, man. Hey, thanks for a podcast. Podcast available every podcast, Podbean, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, my podcast for real. I'm almost everywhere. I'm live right now on my YouTube channel, Sean Green Show. Do get like subscribe for more videos. I'm also live on my Twitch account, Sean Green 8 for real. Hey, I will be live later on playing more video games. Thank everybody that was watching me play NBA 2K last night. Yo, Detroit almost had me. I know y'all know I like playing with the NBA legends in my NBA 2K game. In 2K game, yo, I added Isaiah Thomas to the Pistons. Yo, they almost had me. Thank y'all for watching me. Yo, they almost had me. Almost. It wasn't for my man Allen Houston. Yes, I'm playing with the Knicks. I brought back Allen Houston, hitting them corner threes, bang, 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 hitting them corner threes. I would have lost that game. Against Pistons last night. Woo! Thank y'all for watching me for real. I will be doing more today. I'm upset with myself because they mailed me the show, which I was live also on my Twitch account, Sean Green 8. I got beat badly by the Marlins. I know I should be ashamed of myself. I will, but I'm gonna redeem myself later on today. Damn it, I'm gonna redeem myself later on today. Oh, don't forget to watch Yankees Mets Subway Series tonight, ESPN. Let's go Mets. For real. Alright, man. Hey. Also at 3:30. Also 3:30, don't forget at 3:30 today, you're gonna have Denver at 3:30 on ABC. Alright, cool, alright. Alright, y'all have a blessed day. It's a beautiful day outside. After I get out of church, man, for real, go outside, go for a walk. Enjoy this beautiful weather. I am, for real. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching.